Hyvää iltaa, Ropecon! On taas vuoden paras päivä, eli Avajaiset 2025. Tervetuloa! Teidän juontajana tänään toimii minä, eli Elmeri Seppänen. Toimin juontajana myös huomenna gaalassa, jossa toivottavasti olette kaikki myös, sekä sunnuntaina päättäjäisissä, sitten kun se surullinen päivä viimein koittaa. Mutta sitä odotellessa, kertokaapa mulle Ropecon kansa, onko teillä hyvä fiilis? Mä en ihan kuulu. Onko teillä hyvä fiilis? Aivan upeaa. On mahtavaa ja ihanaa olla täällä teidän kanssa 3. vuotta putkeen lavalla. Ja tämän vuoden teemana meillä on uudet maailmat. Ja sehän näkyy meillä tietenkin meidän lukuisissa puheohjelmissa, larpeissa, roolipeleissä, mitä meiltä löytyy joka vuosi. Lisäksi meillä on tietenkin kisoja, kilpailuja, figumaalausta, boffaamista, perinteikäs KPS-turnaus esimerkiksi, ja tietenkin tässä salissa muutaman tunnin kuluttua showpainia, koska mikä muu olisi enemmän roolipelaamista kuin showpaini, kysyn vaan. Lisäksi tietenkin täällä on uusia julkaisuja tänäkin vuonna Ropeconissa eri aloilta, ja valtavan suuri kaupamaja, josta pääsette erilaisilta taiteilijoilta ostamaan tuotteita ja tutustumaan uusiin asioihin. Mä oon kuullut huhuja, että siellä tehtäisiin ilmeisesti tatuointejakin tänä vuonna. No joo. Ropeconhan on Euroopan suurin vapaaehtoisvoimin järjestettävä roolipelitapahtuma. Me ollaan kasvettu taas monta vuotta putkeen. Se näkyy meillä kävijämäärissä sekä siinä, mitä tiloja meillä on käytössä. Tänäkin viikonloppuna Ropecon on todennäköisesti suurempi kuin se on ollut koskaan aiemmin. Se tietenkin on mahdollista vaan siitä syystä, että meillä on niin paljon vapaaehtoisia, jotka tulee tänne ja järjestää meille tätä upeaa konia. Ja vapaaehtoisista suurimman vastuun kantaa tietenkin meidän pääjärjestäjät. Joten haluaisin kutsua pääjärjestäjät lavalle. Toivottakaa tervetulleeksi Jesse Arokanto, Emi Maeda, Antti Pollari ja Emma Uronen. Olkaa hyvä.
Moi kaikki! Mahtavaa nähdä teitä täällä näin paljon tänään. Mä voisin vetää tää sitten silleen, saanko mä tän silleen, Weo! Mä voitan tän kerran. Joo, hei, me ollaan tosiaan pääjärjestäjät ja mitäs tästä voisi sanoa? Tämän vuoden Ropecon on heittämällä suurin Ropecon, mitä on koskaan järjestetty. Meillä on täällä uusia maailmoja, ihan jo alkaen siitä, että meillä on enemmän tilaa täällä talossa koskaan aikaisemmin on ollut. Meillä on enemmän vapaaehtoisia, meillä on enemmän ohjelmanjärjestäjiä, meillä on enemmän ohjelmaa. Meillä on oikeastaan kaikkea enemmän. Meillä on lämpöäkin vähän pikkasen enemmän kuin aikaisemmin on ollut. Ja suuret osat tästä asiasta ei olisi mahdollisia yksinkertaisesti, jos meillä ei olisi vapaaehtoisia, jos meillä ei olisi meidän ohjelmajärjestäjiä, jos meillä ei olisi komiteaa, joka on vuoden puurtanut tämän homman eteen. Ja kiitokset myös Pekka Peuralle tietysti tästä viimeisestä osiosta, mutta lähtökohtaisesti mitä haluan tässä niin kuin kiittää ensinnäkin kaikkia haluan kiittää kaikkia, jotka ovat mahdollistaneet tämän kinkerin, tämän viikonlopun, tämän maagisen viikonlopun, jota te olette nyt yhdessä meidän kanssa tekemässä. Me ollaan tätä teille niin kuin valmisteltu, mutta te olette lopulta se poppo, joka sen saa aikaan. Kiitos myös teille kaikille kävijöille.
And then a little bit about the same thing in English. So as we all know, we are here again. Better, bigger, larger, more spaces, more people, and just as Antti said, more heat. Lovely. But yeah, bigger than ever, hopefully, at least as good as ever, most likely better, because we have all of you in here. Well, that was actually a good point. She just whispered me, tell people that they need to drink water. So please do take care of all of yourselves, because it is hot, it is humid, so do remember to sleep, drink, eat, all those important things. And they also told that I need to tell you to have fun, but I think all of you know how to have fun because you are already here. As I mentioned. But yeah, thank you so much for every attendee, every volunteer, every program organizer. It's amazing to be able to make this event with all of you. Thank you so much from all of us.
Kiitos tosi paljon. Pitäkää kivaa, pitäkää toisistanne huolta, pitäkää itsestänne huolta. Ja muistakaa se, että Ropecon on vain kerran vuodessa, niin siitä kannattaa ottaa ilo irti silloin, kun se on. Kiitos.
Ja raikuvat aplodit pääjärjestäjille. Thank you very much. And next, as you probably know, we always have some international guests of honor that are specialists in one or more aspects of this wonderful, large hobby of ours. And this time we have two very excellent guests. Of course, we always have excellent guests, but the ones who are this year's guests are always my favorites. So, I would like to introduce onto the stage game designer and writer Freja Gildenström. Thank you. And game designer Francesco Nepitello. Thank you very much, and I do hope I did not butcher your names too badly.
No, you didn't. It was perfect.
Very good. Just as a warm-up, would you two like to introduce yourselves to our lovely audience? I mean, you can talk about your childhoods if you wish, but I would kind of rather like it if you'd talk about why you are here. Freya, would you like to start?
Yeah, hi. I'm a writer. I make role-playing games, LARPs, tabletop games, weird little research projects, and I'm here to talk about that, basically.
Any tidbits, names, spoilers?
Vampires, weird fiction writers, historical fun facts about Byron, stuff like that.
Very good, thank you. And how about Francesco then?
I'm a game designer, as Freya. I do not dare to say I'm a writer because mostly the only fiction I write is connected to role-playing games, but sometimes I try. And I may say that I started to work on role-playing games exactly because I had a necessity to express some creativity. I first started with stories and then I moved on to games. And so I'm here to talk about that, actually with three different instances, three different meetings, but you'll be hear me speaking about myself and my career and the way I see games. I hope that won't be boring for anyone.
I'm sure it won't. So how about, is this the first time you've been to Finland? Let's maybe start with Francesco just to guess.
Yes, I've never been to Finland. It's an amazing experience for me. So for this, I thank you for allowing me to come here. To your consolation, since you are extremely uncomfortable with the heat, I can tell you that where I come from, it's much worse. I'm actually loving the weather here. So
I think you're probably
think about
the
me
only
the
one.
next week when I'll be back.
And do you have any first impressions of our lovely little northern convention here?
Oh yes, I do not have to say that I'm surprised because it could be offending, but I'm really impressed by the organization. I thank you for that, but it's really, you are doing an amazing job, and considering that it's a volunteer
Yes.
thing, it's commendable, and so I thank you for that. And from what I've seen so far, the audience also seems responding very well to that, so congratulations.
Yes, thank you. The audience is my favorite as well. To be fair, that was a fairly cheap applause. How about Freya? Is this your first time in Finland?
No, I come here all the time. It is, however, only my second time in Finland in the summer. For some reason, I'm always here in the winter. And I'm a weak Dane, so my handlers have been transporting me underground. One carries an umbrella over me when I have to go outside.
That's understandable. Is this your first time in Ropecon?
Yes, it is.
And I have been told that you have some friends who organized this lovely convention, and they were a bit shocked that this is your first time here.
Well, I mean,
You didn't get an invitation earlier.
I actually did get an invitation. I'm sorry. I'm really happy to be here now.
We are very happy you are here. Any first impressions of Ropecon for you? Is there anything you didn't expect?
I don't know. I'm a little overwhelmed. Also, you've been very nice and yes. I shouldn't be surprised by that.
Sometimes I do try to be nice to our guests of honor. I know it's unfinished of me, but...
I was a little surprised by the amount of yuccas.
Oh, right. Everyone is. There is a yucca for everything here. Okay, I won't bore you too much, but I would like to ask both of you a very small kind of question about your work, because both of you have been working with some very iconic, specifically RPG worlds that I think most, if not all of our audience will know by name. And I'd like to ask, well, first Francesco, what does it feel like to have worked with the world of The Lord of the Rings since 2004, is it?
Yes,
I mean, that's
correct.
every nerd's dream. So how does it feel like to live the dream?
Yeah, it is actually a dream, also because it's something I've been thinking about for such a long time before I actually started to do that. But an interesting thing is that when I was first offered the chance, I almost turned it down because, as I will go into more detail later on at 6
You were
o'clock.
almost too good for The Lord of the Rings.
No, I was probably too scared. And yeah, in the beginning, when I got offered the chance, it was in a moment where I moved a little bit away from role-playing games, and I was working on board games especially. And going back to work on a role-playing game, and especially a role-playing game on The Lord of the Rings, seemed too much, too daunting, too difficult, too dangerous. Also because I was already imagining people thinking, especially in English-speaking countries, who's this Italian? Who does he have anything to do with The Lord of the Rings? And so, but luckily everything worked well. Some ground was prepared in 2004 with the board game, and The War of the Ring was very successful, and so at least a part of the audience wasn't that surprised when I started working on the role-playing game. But I'll probably say more later on at 6.
Yes, please do. And Freya, you also have been working with a very iconic world, the world of darkness, quite recently. I mean, of course, you have a lot of other projects and avenues, but what does it feel to work with, what does it feel like to work with the world of darkness, which is very important to some people I know that might be sitting there, all of them?
I've been involved basically since 5th edition, and initially it was quite terrifying, but now I've gotten used to it, and now it's mostly just really fun.
Okay. I mean, it is the world of darkness. It should be terrifying.
Oh, yes. Yes. And of course, there is often some overlap between fiction and reality when it comes to World of Darkness. But, I mean, I kind of enjoy the terror.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Sort of. Yeah. But awesome. Before you go, do you have both of you any expectations for the weekend? Because I will return to this question in 2 days when you will be standing here again. Freya?
Well, I, for one, expect everyone to be wearing gala clothes at the gala.
Oh, right. That always happens. Trust me. Does this work for a gown?
You could try wearing a shirt under.
I mean, the shirt's pretty nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
Okay.
Maybe the whole suit could be like Ropecon themed.
I'll keep that in mind. How about Francesco?
Now I'm afraid for the gala. I don't think I packed anything that resembles a gala appropriate thing.
Yeah, so note to my producer, get me a ball gown by tomorrow. Okay, thank you very much. Let's have one more huge round of applause for Francesco and Freya. Thank you. Thank you so much. See you. No niin. Ja sieltä kävelee meidän kunniavieraat pois. Heidän ohjelmiaan, jos haluatte nähdä, niin kuin tietenkin haluatte nähdä, niin Freja on 7 tänään salissa 101C nimellä Notes, Anecdotes and Storytelling. Huomenna 12 salissa 101, joka kai on tämä, mutta tarkistakaa. When the Portal Opened, A Visit in the Woods of the Early Weird. Ja sunnuntaina kello 12 salissa 103, The Alchemy of Character Design, Transmuting Narrative into Experience. Francescon ohjelma on tänään kello 6 salissa 101 nimellä Francesco Nepitello 101. Eli oletan, että kyseessä on hänen uransa, tällainen lyhyt selitys. Ja sitten 8 samassa salissa 101C nimellä Designing Games. Lauantaina kello 2 salissa 103 Thematic Games. Eli menkää ihmeessä sinne, jotta päästä kuulemaan meidän upeita kunniavieraita tänäkin vuonna. Huomenna, jos haluatte kuulla lisää minua ja myös Freyjaa, niin on gaala. Tänä vuonna toteutamme samaa teemaa kuin viime vuonna, eli se ei ole minkäänlainen gaala, vaan se on talk show, late night at Ropecon. Ja sinne huomenna kello 5, minä ainakin olen paikalla. Mutta pitemmittä puheitta voimme julistaa Ropeconin 2025 alkaneeksi. Kiitos! Pitäkää hauskaa, juokaa vettä! Kiitos! Yes. Ei se mitään. Hei, gaala on 6.